Hello guys and gals. In today's video I'll show you how I made this Panzer III ausf in 1:72 scale. The kit is manufactured by a Polish company First to Fight and is sold in magazines as a wargaming model. The details are simplified, but they're not that bad for this scale, especially when you consider that this is a wargaming kit. I start by cutting out plastic pieces from the sprue using a pair of pliers, and later clean them up with a sharp knife or soft sandpaper. There are these ugly holes on the underside of the fenders. They're not going to be visible in the end, but I wanted to fill them up anyways. These little protrusions on the turret are supposed to be grab handles, but they don't really look like ones, so I decided to remake them out of copper wire. When the grab handles are in place, I attach them from the inside using superglue. The drive sprockets should have holes inside them, but in the kit they are cast shut, so I had to drill them out by myself. To glue the parts together, I use my beloved extra thin glue Mr. Cement S. It nicely flows in between parts and creates a really strong bond. Unfortunately, there are some gaps that need to be filled with modeling putty. I unify the surface of the model with black Mr. Surfacer 1500 diluted with Mr. Leveling Thinner. For the base color I use Tamiya German Grey. I spray it with an Harden & Sternberg Ultra with 0.2mm nozzle and a pressure of around 20 psi. To make the model less uniform and dull, I sprayed on some highlights with lighter shade of grey. Here you can see the difference side by side. I then covered the surface with a coat of gloss varnish. It will act as a nice base for decals and washes. I applied decals on the surface with the help of some decals chemicals. There are some details that can't be painted with an airbrush, so you'll have to use an ordinary paintbrush instead. And now comes the pin wash. It will nicely outline every detail and also give the model much more depth and a more 3D look. When the wash is dry, I remove the excess with enamel thinner. Another technique that I really like is chipping. It gives the model a very nice worn look, and it is also quite easy to create these chips with a piece of kitchen sponge. You can't really read some places with a sponge, so it's good to also have a small brush with a pointed tip. Some of the chips turned out too big. Fortunately, it's quite easy to remove them with a toothpick. To make the chips look like they're actually corroded, I apply a layer of streaking rust effects from ammo and blend them with enamel thinner. I have filled some of the chipping with silver paint just to make them look more interesting. You can create a nice rust effect on the exhaust in a couple simple steps. First, you apply a layer of grey on the surface, then you paint some small irregular patches with a light grey, almost white paint, then with a rusty paint, and to top it all off, apply a layer of rusty wash. I wanted to keep the dirt simple on this model, so I just applied some dry earth wash and later blended it. The last step before I finish this model is painting the idler wheel and sprocket teeth silver. With that out of the way, the model is done. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.